Arsene, happy new season. First question.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the team news ahead of the game against Sunderland. Can you tell me who's in and out as opposed to?
Well, we have to assess some players this morning because some have been away, like Cazorla in Puerto Rico, and some others are out, like Koscielny, because he had to pull out of the national team for a calf strain, and Chamberlain for an ankle problem. We have to assess Walcott, who has pulled out of England. He will have a test this morning. I still believe he will be fit, Walcott. Them two are out, everybody else, apart from long-term injuries, will just be a selection problem.
Obviously, the major story at the moment is the sale of Robin van Persie. I presume that deal will be completed later today, and can you tell us your thoughts on the situation as a whole?
The situation is simple. We regret we have lost a great player, and for one simple reason is that he had only 1 year left on his contract and he wanted to go, and as well that we had anticipated that this situation might happen, and therefore we had bought Podolski and Giroud, and I think we were prepared to keep him, of course, but as well the worst gets to the worst to sell him.
And of course you were selling to a direct rival.
That's not what we wanted, but there was not much choice. We had only one club really interested at the level we thought would be acceptable, and that was Man United. So at the end of the day, that's the only decision we could make.
Just finally from me, are you looking to reinvest that money back in the side?
We have already invested the money, and because we bought 3 players, we bought Cazorla, we bought Podolski, and we bought Giroud, and therefore if needed we will invest more, but you look at the number of players we have a massive squad. We have plenty of players who have no chance to play at all. So at the moment I believe we have what it is needed to be ambitious and to play our game.
Arsene, did Robin explain to you why he wanted to leave Arsenal for Manchester United specifically?
Well, I believe the conversations between Robin and me are private and will remain like that. I never came out in a press conference with what the players tells me, and I don't think it would be right.
From afar you could look at it though that he's another player, a big player to leave the club, perhaps to seek trophies elsewhere.
Well, but he's a player who played 8 years for the club. He's 29 years old. There's 1 year to go. So you have as well to be realistic. We live in a job where we have to live with reality as well. We wanted to keep Robin van Persie. We could not extend his contract, and when there's only 1 year to go, and the player wants to go, I'm surprised always that people find that situation not realistic.
37 goals for you last season, Player of the Year. He's going to take some replacing though, isn't he? I know you brought players in. It's a big ask for them to do something.
Of course, but that's what life is about, you know. We bought players who can provide, we bought players who can score, and I read some articles with just people add the goals of one player to the other. Football doesn't work like that. It's a bit more complicated and as well more simple. But we lose a great player, a world-class player. Don't deny that, but it's a massive challenge to replace him, and therefore we have to be even more a team and work even more together to compensate that loss. We have lost world-class players before, and we always survived.
How likely are you to have another big player leaving Alex Song and maybe other players to come in?
Both can happen.
Likely to happen, Alex Song leaving the club?
Don't know. At the moment my focus is more on tomorrow's game, you know. But midfield is a different area, because we have 9-10 midfielders of top class quality, and Just today we have 6 or 7 midfielders available, plus Wilshere, Frimpong coming back. This is an area, Diaby available again, Arteta, Cazorla, Ramsey. We have plenty. Chamberlain plays now central midfield. This is an area where we have much more freedom to make decisions.